Hey, what's going on to all of my Aquarius out there? So let's get into it for the Aquarians. Let's get into it. So, let's get into it. So, all right. All right. So the cards that I have are the Nine of Wands, the Fool. Then you have the Knight of Wands, the Queen of Wands, the Two of Cups, the World, the High Priestess, the Hermit, the Four of Swords, and the Temperance. Okay, so for the Aquarius, the Nine of Wands, the Fool, the Knight of Wands is about how okay, that's interesting. A lot of you Aquarius right now really want, oh, that's interesting. A lot of you Aquarius right now really want to be left alone to do your own thing. The Knight of Wands is about, in this reading, the Knight of Wands is potentially about how a lot of people tend to be trying to get all up in your attention, you know, trying to get all up, trying to get your attention, right? Trying to get your attention, hang around you, this, you know, just all around, just getting on your nerves with how much attention people are trying to get from you, right? And the lengths that they're willing to go. The Fool and the Knight of Wands represents, don't be surprised, Aquarius, if you find yourself in a position where people are trying to even get into an argument with you, you know, just to get your attention. You know, when you're an important person in that regard, and people act that way with you, where they're desperate to kind of get your attention, when you're just kind of blinders, right, in your own world, that's how it is that you know that those people really do need some sort of personal value, some sort of value within themselves. But it also means that a lot of you Aquarius are important. Just anyone is important whenever it is that this type of stuff happens to them, because that's a lot of time that a person is taking out of their own schedule, out of their own itinerary to try to get on your nerves, right? The Fool is about how you're doing your own thing. And these individuals don't seem to actually have any kind of respect for that, because again, they're trying to trample all on your personal space. They're coming around your house potentially, right? Or maybe out at the store, or maybe, you know, in the streets, you know what I mean? A lot of people texted you potentially. It could be any one of these things, or a combination of any one of these things. And the Queen of Wands and the Two of Cups just represents you Aquarius are like, nah, you're going to hang out with the people who you want to hang out with, and you don't care how other people feel about that. You're going to hang out with whomever you want to hang out with. You're making your circle smaller because you're busy now, and you're fed up at how people, you're fed up at how people like to play games and waste your time. How people, you know, because the 11th house is ruled by Aquarius, and the 11th house represents hidden enemies. So hidden enemies in the sense of loved ones, hidden enemies as far as romantic, hidden enemies in the sense of friendship, hidden enemies as romantic. I said romantic, so it's friends, romantic, family, acquaintances, all of that. And like I said, a lot of you Aquarius are making your circles a lot shorter or smaller. You don't want to have to deal with that. Two of Cups, you want to hang out with only the people that you want to hang out with. A party is not necessarily a bad thing, but it's going to be at your home, and only the people that you want to be there will be invited there. If you don't want those people, I was sorry, cats in here, but if you don't want those people to if you don't want any kind of uninvited guests, you can control that. And a lot of you Aquarius are glad because of that. The world, again, you're the one calling the shots. A lot of you Aquarius are like, you don't care. You don't care if you rub people the wrong way. You don't care. You're doing your own thing. You've got your own projects going on. And because of the fact that you've got your own projects going on, right? Now all these people trying to get your attention. Isn't that funny? How it is that whenever it is that you're trying to offer people your time, you can't even so much as give it away. They, a lot of people talking about, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. But then as soon as you say, you know what, you actually are getting busy, right? You're the genuine article, right? Now all of a sudden, now it's, hey, what's up? Hey. I got to go handle my business. What do you mean? I got to go handle my business, right? Because I'm legitimately busy. I really do have things to do. You can be mad at that if you want. I don't really care because I know for a fact that I have things to do. That's how a lot of you Aquarius are handling that, with good reason too. The High Priestess is that, again, you're burning the bridges figuratively, right? Figure of speech. But you're cutting people loose is what I'm trying to say. You're cutting people loose, okay? This card is most definitely invoked correctly. Got the fire, which is red, which is facing the east. The person on the card is who the person is, right? Wearing the correct color, right? So all of that stuff is correctly invoked, right? And again, this is about you, like I said, getting rid of those people from your life, excommunicating them. Because there's some things that a lot of you Aquarius want to do. Now, what does this have to do with love? What this has to deal with it is, I don't necessarily see a lot of you Aquarius really being in relationships with anybody as of right now in this reading. But what I do see is that a lot of you Aquarius are like, if someone comes in, great. But as of right now, a lot of you Aquarius are really busy. But if someone was to come in and it's a person that you end up liking or something like this, or someone that you want to give them a try, you will give them a fair shake. You'll give them a try. The Hermit represents how, again, it represents the quality of people, which is the very dysfunctional people that that you've known for some time, that has shown you time and time again is very dysfunctional. So that includes romantic situations. So they're trying to come around as friends, right? Romantic situations, some of them. It could be friendship, like I said, so-called friendship. It could be family coming around on some BS. It could be acquaintances that you thought the two of you could network, and it ended up not being like that. But again, when it comes to the relationship aspect, I'm not seeing you really with anybody as of right now. I'm seeing how a lot of you Aquarius are really good by yourselves as of right now. You Aquarius, in essence, want to be left alone so that you can continue to do create your own projects, get your own projects done, right? So the thing is that the Four of Swords and the Temperance represents how, and the Four of Swords is, like I said, those people trying to get your attention and get their foot back in the door and all that stuff, talking about how it is that they've changed. But you, Aquarius, supposed to know that they ain't really changed. Not really. They just want to be a part of something while trying to sabotage it. For you, Aquarius, that are in a relationship, I'm seeing same thing applies. You may still be with this person, but at the same time, you're still doing your own thing. And what I mean when I say your own thing is Aquarius likes to start creative projects. A lot of times, right? Sometimes Aquarius can have an idea where an Aquarius is like, okay, let me do this, or I have an idea, or let me do this, and that would be cool. And a lot of you Aquarius are going and doing that. So when I say left alone, I mean that on a couple of different fronts. It could either be left alone, like all the way, where you're not with anybody and you're not trying to be with anybody right now, and you're jumping into one of the projects that you've created for yourself, or you're in a relationship and you're doing that anyway. So you're in a relationship, you still love your partner and stuff, or whatnot, but you're also diving into creative projects. Let's clarify the High Priestess. All right. So we have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Swords. So, to clarify the High Priestess, the Queen of Cups is, again, some people may even, some of these lame family members may even tell you they love you and all that other type of crap. But you Aquarius have to look through that and realize they're just running game. The Four of Wands, yeah, they're trying to get their foot in their door, in the door. Very persistently. And what that means is that now you're the most important thing. You're a celebrity now. How many people trying to, how many people blowing up your phone, won't let you be, trying to do everything they can to get you to pay attention to them. The Knight of Swords is about how, now they have all this time for you now. But you Aquarius are not supposed to have time for them because, I've said this in some of my videos. People got to learn that people have to learn that when people make themselves available for you, you need to appreciate that. And that when you're looking down on people because you have your nose up in the air and you're thinking, I'm better than you and all this other type of stuff, you don't really know that person is going places. They need to respect you. You were going places. You were doing things. It's just that you also tried to make time for them in the past and they didn't appreciate it. And now they're in a position where they're locked out in the cold, pretty much. Let's clarify the Temperance. The Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is to clarify the Temperance, which is them. So the Ace of Cups is, again, them trying to, come in with the I love you joint, and the Knight of Pentacles, you see right through it because you're slow and steady. So the situation with you is, you're not getting caught up with the whole I love you, no matter how close they are, no matter how long you've known them. You see right through them. And now the Five of Cups, now they want to be remorseful. Now they want to ask themselves, what have they done? Now they want to do that, right? So comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to actually get this tarot channel. I pretty much have 2,000 subs. I just want to say thank you. I appreciate y'all for hitting that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all for watching the content. Y'all have been Y'all have really been very supportive, really appreciate it. And of course, I'm going to keep pumping out these videos for y'all. And I'm going to be over here really giving y'all the value that y'all want. But let's get this channel to 2,100 subscribers now, you know? So please hit that subscribe button. You know what I mean? Like there's no tomorrow, like the sun don't come up. Peace.